Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Near Mint Condition, a channel where you could be part of a positive, honest community, lay claim to some comic book knowledge in the home of collected editions. And we are Omni, and we're going to do Fusion.
Oh, yeah, Fusion. And smash that like button. How's it going, everybody? This is your last Saturday live stream of January of 2023.
Oh, and to explain that, it's because his name is Uncanny Omar, and mine is Astonishing Melanie.
Yes.
So Omni.
In case you are new to the Saturday stream.
Oh my gosh, I just got it. You have Omnis. How are you guys doing?
Sarcasm? Your sarcasm is so up here.
No, I could see myself doing that, but that was being goofy.
Dude, R0, you're in Miami? I used to love going down there. Good morning, Omar and Melanie. Hope the junior mints are doing great. They are. You're going to be seeing them in a video later today that goes out. It's just me and the kiddos looking at the variant covers.
Just looking.
Marvel.
Just
those right there.
5 minutes of
the Disney 100 covers. Like, that's... it was really cute. We picked our favorite ones because they're all homage covers. Be careful.
I am. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't even touch it. Don't touch them.
No, it's because of your back.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, these are cool. So yeah, we're looking at the first 6 variants, including the black and white ones, and picking our favorite ones. And then we're gonna do Black Panther. No, I got it.
No, they just
oh my gosh.
Like,
you're already tiffing? Off the kind of Omar's mom. Nope, I'm not starting that today.
Oh,
it's coming straight out of the basement. Good morning.
She made us breakfast.
No, she didn't.
And she
asking his son, what's
up,
man? How are you doing? Hey, you all. Glad to be here. Hey, guys. So after your last video, where's my Matt Fraction Iron Man announcement? Not happening, dude. Dean, we already talked about what happened last time. God sees everything you do, so you're not going to get an invincible. It's your fault. Good morning, Omar and Melanie. It's cold and sunny here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Question, what do you choose if your DC Comics contacts ask you to pick one new Omni, one reprint, and one new Absolute Edition? Man of Steel for new Omni. Reprint.
Not the Super.
What's the one that most people have been bugging me about? One of the Nightfall books. I think Volume 2. Yeah, that one's the one that most people have been bugging me about.
No,
not bugging,
so you're
but
using
asking.
You're using your wish for other people.
Well, yeah, because I think I have. Well, no, I mean, I would want like Justice League Bronze Age Volume 1, or yeah, Volume 2. And then for Absolute Promethea for everybody that missed it, because it's worth owning in absolute format, or Black Mirror because that's one that a lot of people have wanted back in print. So yeah, those are the wishes I have. So I will be talking about the DC information. Not that I can't go into much details, but you know, hopefully it can clarify a lot of the things happening. Nightfall Volume 3. Thank you, Roberto Rodriguez. There we go. Nightfall sucks. Thank you, Cody Summers, for adding that.
So Roguish Type saying, I saw they have the Making House Avengers cover for a Spider-Man book. That sounds confusing as heck.
Yeah, they do variants. Like, you know how they did like a Mary Jane month for all Marvel covers or variant covers, even though Mary Jane has nothing to do with things like X of Swords and stuff like that, or Gwen Stacy month. That's where we got Gwenpool, right? That's where we ended up getting Gwenpool. She was a cover. She made her first appearance in a cover. So it's not unusual. They've done it. I mean, DC has done, what is it? Latino month. Never mind. I won't bring that one up. They've done Pride Month variants, African American History Month variants. So it's not unusual for companies to do that.
I know what you're talking about with this man.
The Latino dude who's at tamales. What are you thinking? All right. Buenos dias, familia. ¿Cómo estás? Rodimus Prime Rib. You traitor.
Typsy Logic's building a shelf. Third shelf in 2 years.
That's what's up. Speaking of reprints, IDW ever going to reprint the TMNT Ultimate Collection hardcover? Is it out of print already? I can assume that they're going to. Will the Marvel's 25th anniversary hardcover get reprinted, or will Marvel will just wait for the 30th anniversary? That's a book that will always come back to print. I think I've had the 10th, the 20th. I have the monster size one. So yeah, they'll wait for the 30th. And it's worth owning. It's a beautiful book. Worst Batman run.
So what's your least favorite?
What do you got? Larry Hama, Tony Daniels.
Batman or Detective, Finch Dark Knight, or something else?
About 5 years ago, I did a complete read-through from everything I had, and that was 6 years ago, and I ended up getting rid of, that's when I got rid of my Golden Age books, and I'm like, well, these aren't for me, but at least I got the chance to read them. And still, and I know people will disagree with me, and that's completely okay. The two worst Batman runs I ever read were Broken City by Eduardo Risso and Brian Azzarello. That's just my personal opinion. And City of, what was it? David Latman's run. City of, what was it called?
Mom.
City, hold on. You don't say the mom word, please, not in front of these people. City of Crime, I think is what it was called. Yeah, those were bad. It's weird. Everybody's saying good morning, and it's in the middle of the afternoon in Portugal. City of Crime. Yep. Thank you all, Ted and Omni Maddie's.
People got your back.
Thank you.
So the jokes about Omar's mother is that she on the live stream on Thursday she was saying that she was leaving, and everyone's like, "Do you live in your mother's basement?" Which there's nothing wrong with that, but
if people do, absolutely.
Which one right here?
Yeah, I want to see that one. All-Star Batman and Robin. It's bad. It's great. See, that's the problem. That one actually was so bad that I don't know how many times I quote "I'm the GD Omar," just because Batman is so edgy in that book. It's so ridiculous. But these two that I just mentioned were just, I don't know what happened. I like both of the creative teams on them. I love Stray Bullets. I think it's a phenomenal series. If you've not read it, you definitely should if you like crime noir type of things. But that Batman City of Crime, oh my gosh, that was rough.
Kevin, thank you so much for the
super sticker.
And Wonder Woman's going to be coming at you.
Thank you for that, Kevin.
You. Sorry, we can't see what the super sticker is. Her face is just so gorgeous. The look on her face. Owen, yes, he did this morning. Got the new Invincible hardcover compendium. Wondering if it has some binding or not.
I haven't opened it yet. I just got it. I know there's a DCBS variant for it. I just found out.
So at least Batman, Tom King, Ugg. I love Tom King so much with the Vision and Mr. Miracle. And Omar said I should read Omega Man.
Omega Man's solid.
Or the Omega Man.
No, Omega Men.
Okay, the Omega Man.
Omega Man is another series.
I was flipping through, what was that? Killing Time. And I was just flipping, right? But I didn't really like the dialogue. So I was wondering if he really shines with the, like where he can mess around and kind of create his own thing. However, Omar said that Killing Time wasn't necessarily canon.
Yeah, Killing Time is one of those standalone graphic novels that I think it's supposed to be canon.
Mr. Miracle and Vision, like they're not. It's Batman's like the flagship title, right? Like you can't mess around maybe that much with it. I'm just speculating. But you said when we were talking about Tom King's Batman, like there's some really great moments, and then some moments you're like, "What are you doing?"
Oh gosh, yeah. There's some.
But regardless, I highly recommend Mr. Miracle and the Vision, and I look forward to reading the Omega Man.
There's some moments that
made Gerard's like artwork. Oh, it's so good.
That made a lot of us mad. Whew. Don't normally catch the streams, but just wanted to pop in and
Jupiter,
say hi. Well, thank you so much, Jupiter. That Miller Batman and Robin was so over the top, so bad. It was good. Exactly. That's how I feel about it. Man, variants covers hurt me in my wallet all at times. Plus, I get so excited. But was disappointed when I found out Planet of the Apes versus Silver Surfer was only a variant cover, not a book. That might still come one day. I would think so. No, nothing is better than shut up, James. Omar, your chat with DC, are they going to increase the number of collected editions and solicits? I'll talk about that when about halfway through the show when people trickle in, just so everybody catches it. And I hope my buddy is here. Final Shadow's here to do the timestamps. That way people can go back and revisit. Because I figured that's one question.
From DC.
Yeah, we went back and forth. It was really nice. On Monday, we kept going back and forth, and I debated on the about telling people because everything was supposed to be off the record. But he did say if you want to say something, you can say these things, and I put it on our Patreon, just omitting the things that Clark did not want me to say, which I get it, right? Because at any given time, people can change their mind or businesses can change their mind. Thank you for the super sticker, Mr. Tex.
I'm gonna blast your super sticker, whatever it is. So Morning, you guys. Hey, I'm reading Batman and Robin Omnibus, and I'm loving the father-son dynamics and the rights each has over the other being explored.
That's so good. I love that Omnibus. Much like the New 52 Omnibus by Scott Snyder, I do think that eventually kind of trickles, like the excitement, like dies down a little bit towards the end, because I think by that point editorial's like, okay, we're gonna move this way with Batman and Robin, so sorry, you gotta stop all these plans that you had. Hey,
Holly Lopes is starting a channel. I would appreciate any tips on how to start for myself and any others here if you guys have
Polly Lopez.
I said Polly Lopes. If you guys in the chat have any suggestions as well, my apologies for not pronouncing the name correctly. And
yeah, I this is a question I get quite often, and the suggestions that I always make, no matter what you make, no matter if it's a channel about comics, a channel about video games, biking, exercising, whatever channel you're making, you have your own voice. There's going to be other people that make channels out there. And the best advice I can give you is don't compare yourself to others, because that is detrimental to your mental health if you do that. That's why when people ask me, have you seen this video? I don't watch YouTube. I don't know what everybody else is doing. Sometimes people will leave comments on my videos like, oh, the so-and-so did a video on this 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, I really don't know. I have no idea what anybody's schedule is. I do my own thing. And that's the way that I've ran this for the last 3.5 years. And, be authentic, have a love for it. Don't expect grandeur, because if you're expecting things to happen, you're going into it for the wrong reasons, right? One of the big questions I get is, how do I get free books? And that's sometimes it's a joke, right? And I always answer the same way. Sure, yeah, start a channel, pour your heart and soul into it. Get your heart broken many times whenever you do a video and editing for 20 hours and 40 people watched it. 40 people watched it. Because that's what's going to happen. But if you stick to it and you stick to a schedule and you keep pumping out stuff, eventually the right person will watch and eventually things will happen. But I mean, I did it I always talk about that. Yeah, like 2.5, 3 years before I had my first sponsor. I did it because I love talking about the thing. We were doing it for 2 years before monetizing it. I had no idea you can monetize these things. Now, that was before I went full time. So microphone is the last good advice. Lighting will come. Lighting, you'll figure it out.
I have good advice.
Oh, okay. From me, the last good advice I can give you is get you a mic. Doesn't matter if it's $100 mic. You don't have to spend that much. But get you a mic that can hook up to your camera, like your iPhone, whatever, because that sound is what people will listen to. Because not everybody watches videos. Right now, there are people that listen to it. Like right now, there are people.
Logic.
They're listening to us right now.
Don't smash your finger with the hammer.
Yeah. Thank you, baby.
Is it a K-Lax?
What's up, Jeffrey?
My suggestion is being consistent with content. That if you set a schedule, like to keep to it and be consistent with it, so that people won't forget that you exist, right? Because you haven't made anything for a while, and that's really difficult.
It is.
I am planning on making a video hopefully this weekend. But, because it's not my channel, so I don't have to be consistent. It's not my job. Being a teacher.
What are you doing here?
However.
Thank you, Laura, for the super sticker.
Yeah, that would, it's your own channel. That's my advice. And
that's almost seizure-inducing if I do it at the same time she does.
So, yes, thank you, Laura, for the super chat. And Josh, thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Oh, Josh, which one should I give you? I'm gonna give you cap dancing. You can do this all day. Josh does every day. He draws. I sound so country. Draws. Thanks for always being here each and every Saturday. It means a lot that you take time out of your time. Take time out of your day, chores for your mom and family to be here.
Thanks for adding that last part, you jerk.
And James, thank you for asking if I was student of the week.
Oh, you're so sweet. My student of the week is Roberto Rodriguez and Shonda Sook. Okay, my bad.
I forgot to pick them. Like, I sat down and I was like, oh shoot, I don't have students of the week. So
now all your students are going to dislike this video. Omar's on point with listening. However, I will recommend getting a decent mid-grade microphone at least to start. If you buy low quality, you will hear the low quality in the sound. Yes, whatever you do, it is going to be better than your built-in microphone that's going to be on your laptop, or your built-in microphone on your camera or your phone. It will be better as long as you can plug it in. There you go.
So, Polly Lopez, genuinely appreciate the advice, guys. I have a mic and some editing programs. Want to use my English degree? Yeah, you do. And potentially do video essays. I love video essays. I love listening to them. Male students be review bombing this video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why did you do that?
Let's see. Noah's 18 when first watching this channel. Now I'm 23 with an adult job. How time passes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Noah, you just aged me. That hurts. That hurts.
Any news on when the February collected editions video is going to drop on the channel?
Yeah, next Friday. So I guess that would be Friday, February 3rd. Usually at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, I got an answer to this one. What was one book Omar loved that you could not get into?
Oh my gosh, I have so many, Chris. Do you want to bring up?
I only think of one.
No, there are a couple.
Oh, okay. For Christmas a couple years ago, in 3 weeks, I tried to read Starman. I mean,
3
I
weeks
just had
is
to
a lot.
skim at the end. And objectively, no, it's a great story.
Just
well written.
Stop talking.
Great art. I just didn't get into him like he did. So what's another one?
Blade of the Immortal. You didn't dig that one.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish that one.
There are books you pick up that break my heart when you put them back down. What was the other one? You were like, I don't get it. Oh, there's been so many.
Did I say it like that? I don't get it.
Do I get a free Omni with being student of the week?
Oh gosh.
You get a no prize, my brother. You get a no prize. What's up, Bar?
Dude, students of the week, extra credit, candy, prize from the prize box, email home. You get to sit where you want on Friday. Lord, thank you for another super chat. What are your thoughts on the whole editorial mandate of them not being together? Wally West family is doing so well and we love it. Thoughts?
I hate it. Whenever characters are broken up because of editorial, whether it's Mary Jane and Peter Parker, or whether it's a Batwoman and her girlfriend, they were going to get married. And that's the reason Greg Rucka left the book. And eventually J.H. Williams III left the book because they couldn't tell the story they wanted to tell. Because at that time there was at least at DC, there was the no marriage policy. No superhero can get married. So it was crazy. And then eventually we ended up getting Superman back to the rebirth and married and a kid. What's up, Martin? How are you, my brother?
So let's get the Iron Fist Omni, the Star Wars Omni, and the Moon Knight Omni. Oh my gosh, you got. Oh wait, the thumbnail?
I do that. That's a lot, Lionheart.
Lionheart 3's too many.
That's too many, Lionheart. Pick one.
Yeah.
Talks amongst yourself. What's up, Cesar Moore? Hey, Omar, do you think if we get a fourth Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus, then we'll reprint Death of Blank or rebrand it into I think they will rebrand it into a fifth Omni. That title is a huge spoiler. So I don't think they will reprint it with that title.
So good morning, Omni. Did you grab any of the other Darkwing Duck covers beyond the David Nakayama cover?
I love that cover.
Yes,
that's my favorite.
The thumbnail that Marca Andolfo
cover B.
Andolfo cover B was too good. We got a lot. We got all the covers.
Dynamite was kind enough to send us covers, and we're going to be Melanie is reviewing them with the kids as YouTube shorts. So
yeah, go and check out the shorts. Go and give that a chance. Hey, Hannah. On average, how many videos does it take to pay Mom rent?
Are you serious, Hannah? YouTube?
Because you're from Ireland.
You weren't even there, Hannah. You get the joke. Let's get
dangerous.
You're
a gatekeeper. Gatekeeper.
Oh, there's a Ben. There's a buddy Ben. Sorry to bother you guys, but I know you could give some info on the Omnis have been pushed back so much. Spidey 2099 and What If Into the Multiverse. Yeah, both of those have been rescheduled for later this year. Having been pushed out of 2022 and then scheduled for early 2023 and then pushed back further into May, I think. But they're still coming. That's why when most people watch my channel, they're like, okay, that book is definitely coming. So I just got in Nova and Moon Knight and really quick, we shared it on our social media, but I know, and God bless the people that don't have social media. Not everybody does, but
is that the one in the thumbnail?
Yeah, both of these are the thumbnail.
Well,
so
that's the one Lionheart picked.
The Jason Aaron's Thor Omnibus Volume 1 is coming back to print. As a matter of fact, Cheap Graphic Novels and Walt's Comic Shop, I think, have it open for pre-order already. Because they were kind enough to send me 3 covers, and One I'm giving to Amanda and one I'm giving to Maddie, and then one I'm going to give away probably on the video. Kind of a thank you to everybody because I already have one from last year. So just in time for volume 2, in case you don't have a volume 1, in case you have a friend that missed it, you can get the Jason Aaron volume 1. And then what else did I get? You don't, Woke NATO, you don't like the Jason Aaron run on that surprises me. He said I didn't get any good books this week. And then I got Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman volume 1, which I've been saying is going to be coming to print, as well as Uncanny X-Men 1. That's coming back to print, but I believe that is April. I said coming soon, or I told Taylor to put coming soon on our social media because I don't know. You know, dates can change at any time, but they are coming. At least they're made, like they're physically made. Like these are definitely coming.
Let's see. So wait. The Cross Boss 99. Excuse me, I'm pretty new to your channel, but so far I love what I've seen. I just have a question. What is an omnibus? Is it like an epic collection for other comic book publishers besides Marvel? Good question.
Great question. I actually have a video on my channel. Can you leave that up for a second, baby?
Yeah.
I actually have a video on my channel talking about the different collected editions because of this question that I get often. It's so confusing because outside of Marvel and DC, when somebody else uses the word omnibus, and they have every right to, right? It's not like anybody has a license on the word omnibus. Sometimes they can be soft covers. Rest assured, if it's usually Dark Horse, it's usually a soft cover and the trim size of a trade paperback, which is the trim size of a single issue. If it's, oh my gosh, IDW confuses me because IDW has both released compendiums in digest softcover and compendiums in omnibus, or omnibus editions as digest size hardcover or soft covers, and oversized the size of Marvel and DC Omni's omnibus editions. So it's so freaking nuts. The Thor and Fantastic Four are both restocks. So get with whomever you order books through, whether it's your local comic book store, Walt's Comic Shop, or Cheap Graphic Novels, or In Stock Trades, Organic Price Books, Diamond Collect, whoever you order your books from, get with them and they can pre-order it for you. So it will be the same printing as before from iMac. I would hope, or I would hope not. I'll be honest, man. I just did an overview. That is a good reminder of something right there. I don't know. I haven't opened it. I just got them in yesterday or the day before yesterday and shared it on our social media yesterday. I just did a comparison video between the Dr. Aphra, which comes out on Monday. The new printing is printed at the iMac. The original printing was at the Donnelly printer. And the new printer has thicker paper. So it's one of these things that it's always case by case. It's not like people write off iMac like, oh, it's the thinnest paper. It is the stinkiest paper. That is pretty stinky. That is true.
Stinkiest paper.
But at least
air it out.
Yeah, the page is corrected though, so they actually have the right word bubbles in the appropriate page this time around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this. Lazarus is back in print. No, not officially. So just like Kill or Be Killed, it's going to be a mess because Image does these things where, like, they don't have it solicited yet. So you can probably see it somewhere for pre-orders. I always tell people, don't try to pre-order things unless you see it solicited, or you're going to have the case of Harrow County where people were pre-ordering books that were not solicited, and that can always be dangerous. And dangerous is in like, oh, you're going to get your money back, but hearts will break because the book was not officially solicited. The creators are saying it's coming, so it's definitely coming, but it's not officially coming is what my point is. Because Image and Diamond both don't know anything about it yet because we've reached out to them and they don't know about it. Because I want to know these things too because of the whole thing that happened with Kill or Be Killed. Now, Kill or Be Killed, last I heard, Diamond still doesn't think it's happening, but Image says it will happen sometime. So that is a horrible way to run a reprint. Like how can you not make your retailers aware of these books coming? So I don't know what they're thinking, like why they run that way. But hold on, baby. Dang it, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought, honey. Okay, sorry.
Because I touched you? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just trying to make sure that nobody that it will come, but it's not officially solicited yet. I think it will definitely come, especially if the creators are the ones behind it, telling everybody that it's coming. Just like Rick Remender stuff, that will probably come, but official solicitations isn't there. So it's just stupid, like how a publisher can run like that. But whatever.
It's just not
Spawn.
officially official.
Remember Spawn? The same thing happened to Spawn. Retailers didn't know until the freaking thing shipped. What? And so dumb. That KOBK pre-order refund hurt. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it sucks. But as far as Diamond was aware, they didn't even know anything about it until we started asking. And they were like, well, let me look. And I emailed Image, and the cat actually got back to me. And she said, I've never heard of this. But later on, Diamond did say it could be a placeholder, so it looks like it still might come. So who knows?
Newsboy Child's wondering if Trouble was canon.
No.
There you go.
Like that smash button. Thank you so much for that, Jeff Sutter.
Okay.
Why would you want Trouble to be canon? Nobody wants. Isn't Rick Remender stuff already in one of the announcement page on the Image website? If it is, then yes. Then that's how it's done. And any retailer, I don't know if any retailer is watching right now. Any retailer will tell you the Spawn, the way they handle the Spawn reprints, were done so horrible. There's still people in Europe that can't find the books. I think they just now got them. It was horribly done. By the way, for more cartoons to comic stuff, check out TMNT's Saturday Morning Adventures miniseries from IDW. It just finished this week, and it was really nice. Thank you for that
suggestion. And Kyler's saying that loved your best books for beginners video recently.
Thank you, brother.
What is the overreader new reader I've heard you mention? It is on Tuesday nights with Wonder Maddie, and she has on different guests. And this week they are going to be talking about
next week.
Oh, I'm sorry, next week.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be talking about the It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth by Zoe Thorogood. That's her name. And Omar's going to be joining. It is a great book. I'm sorry. What are they reading this week?
I don't know, baby. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's a live Tuesdays.
Show. And I highly recommend It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth by Zoe Thorogood. I just read it all in one setting because Omar bought it to read, and I was like, oh man, it just looked interesting, the cover.
Yeah, so
and also happens. The title, right?
She takes my books.
It's very meta. She's like talking about her life in 6 months trying to make the book. And I mean, there is narrative as well. Like these things are happening, but it's also just like, yeah, it's a good book. And so, oh yeah. Did I ask, do you know this Tuesday what the book is?
You did. And I said, I don't know.
Okay.
It's okay. So that's what that is. And thank you so much for asking, Kyler.
You know, the explanation of what old reader, new reader means is that Maddie read it. And
now her guest gets to read it.
Yeah. And she talks to somebody who's a new reader for it. So Mike Irish, thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers. I've never read Batman Year 2. From what I'm told, the Long Halloween retcons it, but is there anything in those stories that's contradiction? Hey, last night on the Discord, which is part of a Patreon $5 tier, a few people talked about the Long Halloween as like a book club. And then the official book club is this Tuesday. If you're interested in that, we're talking about God Country.
So, yes, it definitely retcons it because Batman Year 2 was the introduction of Leslie Tompkins and the Reaper, and it's never talked again about because that happened the second year that Batman. It's the long second year that Batman or Bruce Wayne was Batman. Batman Year 2 says, no, it wasn't. This is what he did his second year. Let me tell you something, though, that you already know, Mike Irish. As long as you read it and it still happens, then it doesn't matter what's canon and not canon anymore. If it happened in your head. It still happened, right? Because it doesn't make any sense because DC was pushing the idea of Batman's only been Batman for 5 years. So his first year, he was, hanging around with Commissioner Gordon. Second year, he was trying to figure out who the serial killer was for a whole year. Third year, he was training Robin. Fourth, fifth year, you had Nightfall, No Man's Land, Legacy. Come on. What? No way. It's just impossible.
New Spooky Channel, it was the Back Alley unofficial, which is, do I have to say unofficial, book club for the Long Halloween. And then Tuesday, we're talking about God Country. Let's see. Is Acts of Vengeance as good as they say? And hope those bacon chips were good. Yes, they were. Is this the person who sent them?
Yes, I believe it is.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, they were so good. That whole box is so good. We still got a little bit left because oh my goodness, we inhaled it. Thank you. Thank you. Is Acts of Vengeance as good as they say?
Who's they?
Ooh.
It's
Who's
yes,
they?
it's got like some of them are great. I mean the Acts of Vengeance storyline, if you're not familiar with it, is like one villain getting all the villains together, and the one villain I can't say because that's the twist or the big reveal, gets all the villains together and says, okay, you, Dr. Doom, you've been fighting Fantastic Four for far too long. Go and fight somebody else. Go and fight Spider-Man. You, Magneto, no more X-Men. Go and fight Captain America. So it's kind of like that. Mandarin, no more Iron Man. You go and fight Wolverine and turn Psylocke Asian. Have fun with that. So it's those stories, and some of them are very awesome. No, it was Tiger Shark that fought Wolverine, but Uncanny was Mandarin. I liked a lot of those. Some of them, hits, others misses. Those are out of print, and both the companion and the Acts of Vengeance. The main Acts of Vengeance story wasn't like a miniseries. It actually took place in the pages of John Byrne's Avengers. And that is in the original omnibus, and there's a companion omnibus. So, speaking of,
I'll come back, Oxy.
the reprint poll will go up next month. So that is very important if you want any book. I don't care if you just want one book reprinted to have your voice heard. And your voices are heard, just basing it on the list of omnis that Marvel has reprinted and the announcements that I have left, and some that I haven't filmed yet that I have to do tomorrow.
So you will be making a video to explain that, correct? When the time
Yes,
comes?
I will talk about all the books that are out of print and all the books you can ask. We'll put them on a reprint poll. All the omnis is what we do. And then we do the same thing with the epics. And I will tell you right now, every single epic from our list last year is being reprinted or has already been reprinted. And that is crazy. Like, to think about that, that a company like Marvel really listens to us. Thoughts on the Marvel logo on the Frank Miller Omni moving to the bottom of the spine? I'm cool with it personally. I didn't even think about it, honestly. But it's just so okay. So I didn't think about it because my first printing was like that too. My first printing had because it has the half dust jacket. Somebody told me what it was called. What is a half dust jacket called? They usually have them in Japan. They're very famous, or they're very popular in manga. So in Japan. Thank you for that added voice there. And there's an actual term for it, that it's not a full dust jacket. It's just like half the dust jacket. Die cut? Is that what it's called? I always think of die cut like Wolverine 50, where the cover is actually cut.
Obi?
Obi. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
I would assume he would know. French flap?
No, the French flap are the flaps on the book when it's a soft cover, right? If I'm not mistaken. DC Omni reprint poll soon. Let me see how my relationship with DC goes first, because I mean, what's the point of a reprint poll if nobody's looking at it?
That's true.
I don't want to break anybody's heart and think I can get these books reprinted. And at least with Marvel, there's a chance. Wow. Thank you for the super sticker.
Yeah, Bar, thank you. And I'll have to her question.
What was her question?
To see about moving the book club an hour earlier so you could join. It's 4 a.m.
How is she a hardcover?
That was just, I don't think it would be fair to everybody that voted, right? It's already locked into their calendars and stuff. So I'm gonna have to say no. I'm sorry. I'll
and she saw hardcover?
Different next book club, I'll try to offer different times.
Mm-hmm. Obi strip. Thank you all. That's what it's called. So it had an Obi strip. It was designed by Chip Kidd. So it's always been at the bottom for me. So I don't even notice. Can you go up a little bit, baby?
Yeah, here you get it. Big Student Orlando is saying reprint poll. I've been working on my list for the last few months. Awesome.
What's up? Thank you, Eric Garza. How have you been, brother?
You.
I just saw your pictures. He was in Japan. We're hoping to go there this summer. Omni of Avengers by Roger Stern. I hope so one day.
Somebody a long time ago was asking about a suggestion for a Spider-Man Omni, and I suggest Roger Stern.
That's a good suggestion.
Mhm.
Is that real bar or kid bar? Obi's belt in Japan, they use it for the price of nori that wraps around sushi.
Oh,
Look, man, we're learning so much. Is that Judge Dredd? Predator?
Oh, sorry.
Hardcovers don't bend,
Melanie,
Melanie.
stay
Stay
strong,
no matter the heart breaks. What's that mean?
Josh is saying I would love a reprint poll for Dark Horse on new books they should make. Omar.
What am I getting yelled at? Yeah.
Somebody asked if the Gantz Omnis are evergreen.
No. The only books that are evergreen right as of now, as of this video, are Berserk Deluxe Editions, Helsing for now, and Blade for now. Japan was incredible. Oh, man, I can't wait to go, brother.
What's a Baby Teeth Omni?
Oh, I believe it's
Baby
been pushed back until May. Baby Teeth is a Donny Cates horror book where the mother gives birth to Satan, a demon. Kind of like Rosemary's Baby, but it follows her adventures with the kid or the baby. Sorry.
Gotcha. Oh, Bagley, that's good. Amazing Spider-Man.
That's a good one.
That's good too.
That's a good one.
Hexing. Yeah, you didn't say hexing.
Hexing. Oh, I'm sorry. I was quoting the name. Hey, Melanie, are you going to visit Omnidog's new bed? Yeah, why did you get an invite?
We went a couple years ago to visit his house, stay with him when we went to the Baltimore Con. And that was really nice. Him and his wife. I love his wife.
Oh, Patty, she's great.
Yeah, shout out to Patty.
And I give Jess a lot of grief, but he is one of my favorite people on this planet. I love that guy. And anytime he's sick, I always worry about him, and I contact Patty. I'm like, how's my buddy doing? I love Dark Horse to reprint Mushishi and Blood Blockade
Battlefront. Blood Blockade Battlefront. Wow, what a name.
Yeah, I think Mushishi's still owned by Kodansha, right? I think they're still the owners of that. Del Rey was the only one that printed it here in America. But who knows where the license will be here in a couple of years.
I bought Spider-Man by Roger Stern on your recommendation. I can't wait to read it. But would you recommend The Hobgoblin Lives trade paperback? Is a good story a satisfying conclusion to the Hobgoblin saga?
Is it a satisfying conclusion? Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're a big Roger Stern fan, it's what he would have wanted. It's how he envisioned the story ending. Carl, what's up, the goon? I love that guy's avatar. So, yes, it is. And it is an easy-to-find trade paperback. They've had 3 printings of it.
Is there any chance of a Gargoyles Omnibus?
There will be. And I believe they want to do the crowdfunding way first. So, I will announce it on the channel whenever they're ready to talk about it. That's through Dynamite.
Yay, let's tell the story. Dean's asking about how David Gabriel reached out to you for the first time by email. I know you mentioned some aspects, but not every detail. I remember it was about Peter David Hulk.
That was our first conversation on the phone. Sure. It was a few years ago. My youngest daughter wanted to do a video on, it was cute because she sees my videos and she was little at that time. And she was asking if we can make a video on Free Comic Book Day.
Honestly, it was the only time she asked though.
Yep. And it was the one time you were like, I don't want to make a video. And I said, I don't want to make a video either. I'm so done with making videos. So we did. And about 4 days later, I get a message through our Facebook social media page. Hi, this is David Gabriel. I'm the senior vice president of marketing and sales
at Marvel
Comics. I saw your video and I got hooked on your other videos. I thought you were what did he call me?
Because he appreciated your honesty.
Yeah, he called me. I thought you were
a vlogger.
A vlogger. Yeah, I thought you were a vlogger, but then I started watching your other videos about books, and when you're calling people out on a book about the way it's mapped and made or something, that you're talking to me, you were pointing at the camera, and I was like,
"You're like, I'm the person you're talking to."
And then all he wrote is, "How can I help?" So,
and he appreciated the wholesomeness of the family video.
Yeah. So when he said, "How can I help?" First of all, if you know me, you know I don't believe anything until it's like physically in my hand or until things are real. So I was freaking out because I was like, "What?" And then Amanda messaged me. Did you see that message? And I'm like, "It's not real. It's not real. This is somebody messing with us, obviously." So I messaged him back, and we had a phone call. We had like a one-on-one. It almost felt like a job interview for about an hour. and we talked.
He tested your,
and
comic book knowledge.
I tested his knowledge because I didn't believe it was real. I'm like, anybody could come up with this, right? I didn't believe he was real. So then I started talking to him. He started mentioning people and terms that people would know in the industry, but could look up still. His email was like, I remember getting Andrew. I'm like, Andrew, is this an official email? This is coming from @marvel.com. He's like, well, he's like, well, people could fake it. I'm like, okay, man, this is not real. Dude, people now, it's so weird to go back and think about that time. I was worried. I remember having lunch with Maddie, and I'm like, if I announce these 2 books that he's telling me to announce, like, and it's not real, do you know how bad I'm going to feel? I wasn't worried about how bad I would look. I would feel horrible because I gave people hope, and giving people false hope is something I never wanted to do. Hence the reprint pull for DC Comics. But when it became real, this is going to sound so weird, was when I got the advanced copy of Red Hulk. And I remember, I think I shed a tear and I said, it's real.
That's not weird.
Like,
that makes it real.
Because it was physical. It was something I could hold in my hand. And I'm like, unless this guy went to a printer, printed this
why?
And really wants to mess with me, then this is real.
Thank you for asking.
That was the beginning. And
that's a good story.
Yeah,
Good story.
And we've been, I consider him my friend now. We talk about other things other than comic books most of the time. So it's a really interesting relationship that we had just because of that. And I have my youngest daughter, to thank for that. You all that wanted books reprinted have the adjectiveless Alicia to thank for all that, because it was her idea to make that video, because he saw the video, because somebody forwarded in the Marvel office said, you should really watch this. This is cute. And whoever that was, he couldn't remember who it was. Omni, the content as usual with War of the Kings coming. Will the pre and post War of the King books be reprinted? I like the whole saga collected again. Well, Jaggernaut, thank you for the super chat. And you know how you can make that happen next month, my brother. You just got to vote. That's it, man.
And Chris, thank you for the super chat.
You're welcome, hermano.
Thanks for answering. Lots of love from Mexico.
Hey, you said it right. That's right. Chris, are you still doing your show? Just out of curiosity, man.
Let's see. And Josh, Earl of Lemongrab, thank you for the super chat. Sending love to the NMC community. And thanks for everything, Omar. And let's make an Exiles Omni.
Oh, yes. I so want those. Judd Winnick's run was phenomenal in there. I love that team. And yes, the death of one character kind of killed the mood, but it still was good. I'll even take Chris Claremont's run. And who else wrote it? Not Sean McKeever. Was it Sean McKeever, I think, that ended up writing some of it? Or not Frank Terry. One of those guys ended up writing it for a little bit. Everyone vote for Cap 16 and 17. No, you all vote for whatever you want to. I have no word in that. Thanks, Adjective. Alicia.
Martin's mentioning your relationship with DC.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, we can talk about DC right now. So I actually had, before the big thing that happened in 2020, in late 2020, where they got rid of so many people at the WB, right? AT&T, WB got rid of, oh my gosh, so much of the workforce. All my contacts at DC were gone. I was just beginning a relationship with them. They were sending me books. They were going to let me announce things. And then Hank got fired, who was running their department. And after that, I was given a new contact person, and I know they're super busy. And I can always joke about the fact that they answer my emails once a year now. But Clark became my new contact person, and he runs the department. And, I was wanting to ease everybody's mind on the idea that Omnis are going away, because I know it's kind of everywhere right now. And we talked about the liquidation sales and things like that. So I reached out to him on Monday, and we kind of went back and forth through emails. He was like, oh, here, I can tell you right now. So the rumor's not true. They're not going away. As a matter of fact, I can tell you exactly what he said.
I wish I had a gift that was like, not true.
Let me actually take this off, though. So
okay.
Rest until Captain America is located in Omnifar. Okay. So the emails went back and forth on Monday. Okay. So he did tell me a lot of things off the record. He just wanted to let me know why. And it makes sense when he tells me why they haven't had that many announcements for this. But he did say that, actually, I put it on our Patreon and I've got it worded better there.
Okay.
So
yeah, great news.
Hey, Omar, there's no truth to these rumors. DC Omnibus, as he calls them. I wasn't going to correct them. And the Omnibus format isn't going anywhere. Not just for never been published content, reprints of best-selling Omnis are part of the state. I can't quote titles or volumes, or slate, sorry. Can't quote titles or volumes coming in 2023, but I can only reassure you the rumors are unfounded. And then we went back and forth on impossibility of things and offering my services and things like that. So they're not going anywhere. You can spread the news. As a matter of fact, they have some plan for not just new Omnis, but also reprints of books that have been out of print for a while. So rest assured that as long as Clark's still working there, they're not going away. And those rumors, like everything else on the internet, are just rumors. So
yeah,
which is what I never.
Good news.
Yeah, which is.
Oh, I wish I had a professor.
Which is what I wanted. I wanted to hear
gift.
right from the
good news, everybody.
From the source, because I don't like the, I don't like to tell people bad news. I just like to get it from the source. And I wasn't gonna say anything, and I'm not gonna make a video because I put that on the Patreon. I'm like, if I was anybody else, I would make a video and ruin that small relationship I have with DC. But no, I don't need to. You all know you can spread the word wherever, Reddit or forums. They still do forums, right? Facebook, social media, whatever you want. But yes, they're not going away. It's great to be back on the stream. What's up, Dale? How are you? So that's the good news. So Final Shadow. There you go. Actually, Final Shadow has a... did he mention anything about the future of the Age book, the Golden and Silver Age books? He was vague about it, and I can't say anything else. I'm sorry. I wish I could. And if he ever gives me permission to go on record, I will. But we did talk about specific things, and I can't say anything. But there is hope. So, insert Futurama. Good news, everyone. How did you not get that one?
Doug Holiday, thank you so much for the super chat. And there have been a lot of comics you've read over the years. If you can choose one timeline or event in DC or Marvel where you can place yourself and your family to live in, what would it be and why? Oh, what a great question. Whoa.
But definitely wouldn't be Age of Apocalypse because humans are being hunted unless I was a mutant. Then yes. Sorry, I got to side with the baddies too. I would not be with Magneto and his team. He's already got Rogue, and that's what I want. I ain't gonna face up to Magneto and try to take him out.
Trouble timeline, no doubt. I really like to see Spider-Man, so just regular New York City.
Regular New York City, 616 universe. But 616, right? You don't like young Spider-Man.
I know that's
from Ultimate.
Oh no. He needs to be adult Peter Parker.
Adult Peter Parker.
Adult Peter Parker.
Married Peter Parker. That's a good question, man. Yeah. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I like to hang out with the Exiles. That was because they get to quantum leap it, right? They get to go from different timelines to different timelines.
Saving it. Write it
down. So my answer is Exiles. That way I can visit all these places. But I ain't gonna die though. I'm gonna be like the immortal man.
Hey, in the chat, tell us where you would like to live.
Really good question, man. And for DC,
you and your loved ones.
DC, I ain't living in Gotham City. Dude, I don't care how bad but Batman is. He can't take care of everybody at the same time.
Too dark.
Probably. I ain't gonna lie. Themyscira. Just hanging out with the ladies down there, and just the dude like Steve Trevor showing up in my plane, being like, "Oh, you ain't got no men here, huh? Okay." Jackpot. And then all of them not being into dudes. That would suck. But all right. Hello, just got here. So happy that your mom lets you invite the girls down to the basement. Thanks for that. Mega Shrimps. I appreciate all the jokes about my poor mom, who just happened to come in at the same time that I was doing a live stream.
A saint. She's like, don't forget to pick up the kids. You're like, I'm making a video.
I'm making a video, Mom. Why are you grabbing?
Go
prompting
away,
me.
Mom.
Oh, here's a non-comic question.
Yeah, which gaming consoles do you currently own? All of them except Xboxes.
Yeah, I don't have the last Xbox was Xbox One that I have. I was a big gamer, man. I was a big gamer, dude. My favorite console right now that I play is the Switch. My brother's got me a PS5, and I've been playing that a little bit, and Melanie's been playing it. God of War, even though she's not in it. Cassandra Kane, Omni confirmed. No, don't tell him lies. Just tell him. There's my buddy Joey. How are you, man? Joey Barry.
I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you all remain well. I'm doing well despite the death of one of my cats.
Oh,
Take
dude.
care.
I'm
Remember
sorry,
you telling
buddy.
us that last week. So yeah, I know it takes a long time, and the kitty will always be in your heart.
I'm sorry, buddy. Much love back to you, Joey.
Hello, Omar and Melanie, love from Greece. Do you know if those Fist of the North Star hardcovers are selling well? Any chance of cancellation? Same with Blade of the Immortal.
No. As far as Blade of the Immortal, those are evergreen. And then the Fist of the North Star, this is really weird about their books. I want to say they're evergreen, but I don't know if they know what that means. I don't think they're like Dark Horse. Dark Horse has always.
Well, wait. If you don't know, evergreen means that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Reprinting them.
Yeah, that it will always stay in print. Dark Horse understands the book market, so they've been at it for a long time now, so they know what to keep in print and what. If it's selling well, then you always keep it in print. Whereas Viz has so many licenses, and that's the problem with a big manga company, is that they have so many licenses they focus on that they're already moving on to other projects, and maybe they'll be reprints. Same thing happened with the box sets when I was talking to them. Whenever, I miss her so much. My contact was there. Her name was Gabrielle. When she was working at Viz.
Whoa, what a coinky dink.
She told me, I had no idea that was
Gabrielle.
See, man, I missed that. Because I would tell her that's out of print. So she's like, okay, thanks for letting me know. We'll make sure we reprint those boxes. Now my contact at Viz is like, man, you're on your own, dude. Sorry about that copyright strike. What the heck, man? I'm trying to help you out, dude. You gonna do your boy like that? Whatever. Do you prefer to read omnis or hardcover issues? Omnis. Melanie?
Hardcover is in like
oversized hardcovers.
Those over there. Oversized hardcovers.
Easier to read.
Yeah.
Easier to handle.
It's easy.
Bigger the better.
And I want to put it out there. You want to chat know what I'm referencing when I say Gabrielle?
I'm sure
nobody's gonna know. So Parallax Coast City?
No. Nobody wants to live there.
You can't sit foot on
watch me.
Hey,
watch
Torsten.
Me. What's up, Torsten? How are you, brother? I'm a set foot and legs.
Oh, Kyle wants to live on Krakoa, where the only laws are don't kill people.
I forgot about that. Okay, wait, that does sound good.
All right,
I'm
hanging out in 616 LA with Kate Bishop and the West Coast Avengers. Few crimes, lots of tacos, and sass. I like both of those things. And sweet potatoes, because you got Zoe Thorogood to sign the sweet potato. Now I know who that is. That's amazing.
Don't spoil it.
I made sweet potato pancakes this morning, by the way.
Sounds like you need to reread while.
Yeah. Hey, what about?
Okay. That was bad for him.
Yeah.
Ooh. That was a nightmare.
Oh, don't want to live in TMNT's New York. Imagine running into a man-sized.
I don't need that in my life. Give me Themyscira.
I'll suffer the pits of apocalypse to spend more time. Big part of
that's a good answer. Right. It depends on what you're suffering for. Is help? Yes. The library editions are evergreen. That's the other books that they have. But for some reason, the BPRD hardcovers are not.
Good morning, Omar and Melanie. I hope your day is wonderful. Does your mom know you have a pretty girl in the basement? Aww. I did date somebody that we were in the basement, and I don't think his parents liked it. You're gonna lose that foot, sir.
Watch me, Chris. It's worth it. Cut my foot off. I'm Themyscira. Give me Artemis.
They reprint Venom Volume 1.
The Venomnibus? Is that out of print? It's if it's out of print, you can vote for it. I know Volume 2 is out of print.
Sliders, no. That's a poor man's Quantum Leap. I said it. No, actually, I did watch a couple of them. Oh, that ending. Ooh. Before it got canceled.
Quantum Leap's up here. Sliders is down here, dude. Quantum Leap.
Oh, I hate stuff like that.
Sam
I hate
Beckett.
Story points, plots.
Sam Beckett, right?
Beats like that.
Sam
yes.
I love Quantum Leap, dude. That was my childhood. How many more announcements do we have? That's the hard part. Is I'm trying to schedule these to go out, and I don't want to make them all reprint announcements, but I need to get those out as soon as possible. So we have one. If you're on Patreon, you get early access to it.
That's the $5 tier.
Yeah, tonight. That will go up to actually today, probably after the live stream. And it will go up tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube.
Yeah, and you get to talk about with people on the Discord.
Yeah.
That, it's also like, oh my gosh, there's so much other things to talk about with on the Discord. Lots of different channels and great moderators. It's a good, fun, safe place. And if you are wondering if you're already a patron and you're wondering how to get to it, you go to James posted it last week. You go to the middle tab. What's it called? Community, and then you go down the right hand side, and that's where you can
I think you need to post on how to do it.
Yeah, Discord is great. Highly recommend it.
Thank you for that, Noah. Omar, how do we get DC to release collected editions that haven't been published or re-released? I don't know yet. They kind of do their own thing, and all I can do is offer my service, and if they can't, if they don't reciprocate, then
they don't reciprocate.
I can't. Well, I can't force them.
Word choices.
I can't force them to do things, right? Like I can only be there and offer my services if they need it. So we'll see. Hopefully the relationship will grow, but at least they replied back. DC lets you pick 5 omnis for them to make. What do you choose? And afterwards, they will take your recommendations for omnis going forward. All right.
Let's go.
Man of Steel. Batman post Crisis on Infinite Earths, year 1 going forward. Those are the big 2. This is where it gets tricky because you have to make them sell. So I can't just go for ones that I want and love. All right. Swamp Thing by Alan Moore with the original colors. So the people that bought the absolutes will double dip. I know you
talked about
all.
that in the Ballad of Halo Jones video.
I haven't released it yet.
Somebody like, oh my gosh, like an hour ago ish, was asking about Ballad of Halo Jones. So he has filmed that.
Green Lantern Corps by Peter Tomasi, Patrick Gleason, Doug Mankey.
Oh, that's what Orville just said.
Yeah. And the 5th one. I got to go with the Holy Trinity. So Wonder Woman by William Messner Loebs. It's got artwork by Mike Deodato Jr. So a lot of the people that grew up in the 90s will harken back to that. Yeah, I was going to say something like along the lines of maybe Green Arrow by Chuck Dixon, but I think Wonder Woman by William Messner Loebs would sell better just on the name alone. So those are my 5.
There you go.
Yeah, the fact that they acknowledge the fact that some books are out of print, I can at least say, hey, these are out of print. What you do with this list is up to you. And Cassandra Cain was up there on my list too, but I'm like, if I have to make 5 books sell for sure, then I have to make them big hitters, right? Come at them with the big hits. But if they own Wildcats, then I would also do Alan Moore Wildcats, because then you have Travis Charest, that's how you say his last name, and Jim Lee art in there. So yeah.
Oh, us original color
nerds. Yes, because I would be there too. I can finally replace my freaking hardcovers.
Wow, people have got lots of opinions.
Yeah, I love it. And honestly, Mr. Tax, I want Chuck Dixon's Nightwing, but I have to make it sell. So you got to go with the big guns, man. You got to go with Soups. You got to go with Bats. You got to go with 1D. I just gave him nicknames. Who else did I say? I can't remember. Oh, Swamp Thing. You got to go with Swampy. What was the 5th
Swampy
one?
thingy.
What was the 5th? Oh, you got to go with the Green Lanternies.
Green Lanternies.
I don't know what we call them. Warlord, yes. I would love Mike Grell's Warlord Collective one day. No Captain Carrot. You gotta make them sell, man. Notice I left out the Golden Age stuff. I said sell. And they hung up on they did not hang up on me.
Secret Wars 2015 Gallery Edition would be epic. Hopefully it's announced for the film.
I do have a Gallery Edition. Maybe I'll announce it next Saturday. I like sneaking those into these live streams. And I'll see if I can get a cover first. That one comes out in December, the next one.
So you're not saying
GLs. GLs is what we're calling it.
He will announce next Saturday a Gallery Edition.
Yeah, a new one that I haven't previously.
Not saying that it's the
it's not that one. No.
Well, Craig's saying would you say it's near essential to read Green Lantern Corps alongside John's Green Lantern run? Just order the first Omni.
I actually enjoyed aspects of Green Lantern Corps more than I did Green Lantern by Jeff Johns, especially post the Sinestro Corps War. They got really good, man. Elseworlds, Omnis, yeah, look, y'all got ideas.
I would like DC to print the Swamp Thing issues after Alan Moore and before Nancy Collins.
Oh, that would be great too.
Yeah. What about Frank Miller's Batman Omni?
What would that have? That would have, oh my gosh, it would have Batman Year 1, Dark Knight 2, Dark Knight 3, All-Star, Batman and Robin. Ooh, those some rough books there, but some phenomenal masterpieces too. So I don't know.
I saw that DC has a new printing of Batgirl Year 1 trade paperback coming in the fall. Though I would love to see a Robin Year 1, Batgirl Year 1, absolute.
Oh, those are so good. I love those books.
Vendetti, saying Vendetti.
I would love
for
that.
Sure.
That's on my list too. Yeah, his Green Lantern is very underrated too.
So a gallery edition is the Marvel equivalent of DC's Absolute Edition?
No, baby, can you hand me one?
Yep.
It's up there. Like you can hand me the gallery edition of the hardcovers.
Which one?
Whatever you
Which
want.
one you want?
Whatever you want to pick.
How about the first one?
Okay. So, and then hand me an absolute if you don't mind.
Okay.
This is a gallery edition.
How about Swamp? What is that? Swamp Thing since you.
This is a hardcover. So no dust jacket. It's art on board. These are usually $44.99 to $50. They are a little bit taller. Sorry, here, so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Line it up. There we go, baby. So they're a little bit taller than the slipcase. So this art, the trim size on these. And again, I've done videos on the different collected editions.
Velvety.
What is that? Velvet? So I've done videos on like the different collected editions. Gosh, we can't get synced, Melanie. There we go. So it's a little bit taller.
The camera is crooked.
It is also, let's do it this way, a little bit, there we go, longer too that way.
Oh, let me show the back of this. Look at this.
You know, I've done an overview of this, right? Like,
well, of course you have.
Maybe you should have. Isn't that cute?
It's cute, but it's wrong.
All right. So
what is that referencing, guys? How many potential books would collect Bendis's Ultimate Spider-Man? Total of 4 or 5?
5. That takes you right to Miles Morales.
So
glad you're a sport, Omar. That live video where your mom came down was hilarious. I have a feeling in your younger days you'd tear up somebody. Yes, I would.
You could tear up. Oh, tear up. Wait, go back up. So the can I have it? Thank you. Two Stupid Dogs reference. Yes, thank you.
That's what you wanted it for. I was actually choosing.
No, okay. It was another size question. Are Marvel Gallery and Treasury the same size?
Trim size, yes. But Treasury editions are soft covers. But they're soft covers, like not like trade paperbacks. They're like I don't know what it's called. We just learned Obi, which is the half. What is the type of soft cover that a Marvel Treasury edition is, Keith?
Which one?
Actually, it'll make it easier so you don't have to stretch. Over there's okay. One of the like Demon Days, which I think is pretty.
Demon Days.
So it's like a hard soft cover. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like thick. So it's not exactly a hardcover, but it's not exactly a hardcover or soft cover. So it's like a hybrid. I don't know what you would call it. What do y'all call this? See how thick that is? These are beautiful, by the way. Absolutely beautiful.
I'm not taller. My book.
That stuff is
my chair is taller because we have to be right here, and they've got the arms, and I have to have my arm over his.
Then you can mention artist editions.
Semis, hard card stuff.
Semis. No.
Hard card.
Hard. Actually, that might be it right there. Hard card stock. That might be it. Oh, and it's not Flasco. No, it's not quite hard. It's not quite soft.
Demon Days is
it's
gorgeous.
Beautiful. If you've not read this or looked at it, it is absolutely
man. We saw
stunning.
Peach Momoko. I mean, we saw as in like literally like from a distance saw Peach Momoko at New York Comic Con, and you're wanting a a print, but they were all sold out.
Dude, Peach Momoko was so kind. She was like,
No, we did go up and say hi. Let's see. Kyler picked it up and super pumped.
It's good, man. Please, a new Spider-Man reading order in Omni format. Yep, I got to come back to the Transformers one in February, and then I'm revisiting probably a potential Spider-Man reading order, and I let our Patreons vote for those, so it'll be either Spider-Man or something else. Like, what was the other one that I wanted to do? I wanted to tackle another book. Wonder Woman, maybe? Yeah, Wonder Woman.
Man, Partworks Comics reader, look at this explanation.
Oh, here we go.
Was chiming in too. Tashin Library are tactile cloth-bound boards, glossy stock on the front and back cover of each issue. Thick matte stock for internal pages. Scans from good quality examples of original issues.
They also have the ads in there too, right? If I'm not mistaken, Partworks.
Sponsor time. Smash the like button.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks, Mega Strips. Yeah, because I wasn't looking at the time.
Super laugh hard, really quick though.
Okay.
I'm looking with my daughters tomorrow because they helped me put some stuff up. So we're gonna be looking at that. And have you read the Red Dwarf books that he sent you?
I did. I started it and then I forgot I was reading it. I do that a lot.
She does that a lot.
But it was really fun with like, I don't know how to word it. Like it's like watching an episode more slowly. Oh, that sounds ridiculous.
It's like watching an episode more slowly.
Getting to spend more time with the characters. Oh, that sounds ridiculous.
I can't wait to find your blurbs in the back of a book. It's like watching an episode more slowly. Melanie, Astonishing Melanie, near mint condition. That's what they choose.
2023.
Smash the like button. Thank you so much. And if you live in Europe and you're wanting to buy any of these big books we've been talking about, check out Walt's Comic Shop
in Berlin,
Germany.
They have
the cheapest pre-order prices for Marvel and DC big books within the EU.
Flat shipping rate of €12 for all EU countries.
And bulletproof packaging. All emails will be answered within 24 hours.
Wait, bulletproof packaging is amazing. You just kind of like glossed over it. You're like,
I don't want anybody to shoot the freaking boxes and then have a lawsuit against me or Walt.
Walt'sComicShop.com. And you can use the code near mint condition, all one word, at checkout and get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order over €40. Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ping,
there
ping,
we go.
Ping.
Wow, how many tings is I getting, man?
Because I can remember my hand movements.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Don't know how to tag you. Like at near mint condition? Oh, no. Hey, Bar. That guy. That. Are you the one that won the books? Or is this Bar?
Bar saying hi.
Good night, guys. We'll catch the rest tomorrow. Have a good one, my brother. Invaders in.
Oh no, Shonda Sook, you cannot wear the packaging as the vest to protect you.
Don't see, Melanie. This is what happens.
How about just don't get in battle?
Shonda Sook, just don't be a fool. Just don't. No, I'm gonna give you better advice. Just don't be a fool. Just don't do that.
Frank Castle is the man to shoot the packaging.
You know, this American company doesn't.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Bad about cheap graphic novels.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? I love watching your shows. It's literally where I get all my information from.
Oh, well, good.
Fernando,
wait, information about the weather.
Yeah, like how to pick up girls at bars. I need to expand because YouTube's rough this month. Tell me what kind of videos you want to see.
Woke Data got shot. It's Omar's fault.
Yeah, see, this is exactly what happened. Him and Shonda Sook had it out. I only know how to act a fool.
That's
okay,
not,
my man. Okay, that's cool.
not the copy. We're just reading the copy ad we're given. How about that?
Okay.
Oh man, it's laser-proof packaging over at CG Ed.
Yeah, that's what they got. Omar, you view my comments that were meant to be ignored. Okay, we need to stop picking up. I'm not even choosing the comments. My wife is for some reason.
No, you chose that one.
I did.
When are we going to be able to order those OmniFans logo shirts? Dude, I put it on our whiteboard that's full of like really messy, sloppy writing because I was like, I forget to do this, I forget to do that, and then I go.
How does that go again?
So only I can read it.
Okay.
So why don't you upload it and show it?
Yeah. Do you guys want to see what it looks like?
Somebody's like, no.
Okay.
No,
we don't have to.
I'm good.
Don't be that guy. Please just say yes. Don't be the guy that's like, no, I don't want to see it.
So Chris Nord, who's on the stream, hopefully still in the chat.
Dude, he designed this.
This.
So this is...
It's a parody of OnlyFans, which I've never...
Let me tell you what.
Even been on.
Oh, dang it, that's the PNG file. Let me get the actual JPEG file to make it so you can see what it's like. So here's the thing. I don't know OmniFan. What is it called? OnlyFans, right? So I actually had to ask a group of people because I'm like, which one is the right logo? Because I don't know. And I'm like, and I'm not judging you all. I just want to know. And I actually asked some of my girlfriends that have shows on OmniFans or on OnlyFans. But here it is.
On OmniFans. Look at that.
That will be the design on a t-shirt. So
Isn't
there
that
you go.
awesome? Oh, and then Spread Shop, you can also check out, like, look, this I love okay, I'm sorry. You can check out this logo, but I love this specific shirt that you can't see. And that you can't...
I just have to highlight these comments, Melanie. You do that when I talk all the time.
No, I mean, get rid of this of the
OnlyFans. I kind of like it up there. You can't see my faces. That's all right. People know what they're here for.
All right. Anyway, this is my favorite shirt. It's comfy, and it's not just shirts at the Spread Shop that you can find below the videos. It's like water bottles and stickers, which my sticker on the back of my car I've had for 2 years, and it's still like really good. It really hasn't faded. Anyway, and other accessories as well.
What's an OnlyFans? That's right. Don't look into it.
Yeah, would it be a trademark infringement?
I
did think of that.
I don't know, honestly, because we've had like Weedios or near mint conditionos. What would it call it? Mintios. That was what it's called.
No,
Breakfast.
it was. Oh shoot, I can't remember.
You know what? I have a copyright lawyer at hand, so.
No, but that was just being a cereal box. Like it really wasn't copying a font or anything.
This is a solid way to get banned from your pick. Why are they banning people with OnlyFans shirts, man? What if that's what they do for a living? That's shaming people. You can't do that.
More like a parody.
A parody, yes.
What's a Star Wars? What? Oh, when are they going to be available?
Oh,
I wrote it on the whiteboard.
This week, my brother. Sorry about that. This is you come here for questions and we get some sort of answers.
Okay, so that's a really good idea. On OnlyFans are the fictional character accounts because.
Oh, don't do that.
Because
if you can choose, thank you for the super chat, Doc Holiday. Your favorite DC hero, recreate a scene in a specific comic issue to experience a wholehearted moment. What would it be?
Pew, 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 pew. Wow, look at this good question too. Mm-hmm.
Let's
take a picture of this one.
That is a hard question because I know my answer, but is it the? Oh man, only one? Okay. It's a little bit of a spoiler, and it's a Batman spoiler, but it comes at the end of Prodigal. So the end of Prodigal, which is after Nightfall, Night's End, Night Quest, and all that. And Dick approaches Bruce and says, why didn't you ask me to take over the cow? Why did you have to ask this guy that you didn't know? And, he talks about misunderstandings and how he loves the fact that Dick Grayson is his own man and doing his own thing. But at the very end of that, he says something along the lines of like, but I guess that's the way it is between fathers and sons. Oh, dude, wholehearted moment. What a beautiful relationship that only some writers can appreciate, because not every writer gets that connection between Batman and Dick Grayson, the original Robin, right? And I talked about how Peter Tomasi got it. I love that. That is one of my favorite wholehearted moments in DC Comics. Yeah, after this huge event too. So,
why are Aliens and Predator not in 616 yet?
I don't know. Star Wars isn't either, right? Star Wars has been Star Wars in its own universe, so probably I don't think they will be.
Not your Marvel starting point bid, but why Iron Man by Fraction over Extremis or Busick? Fraction's run was so out of character.
It was, but keep in mind, I also added Civil War in there. The reason I added Fraction's run is because it's easier to get into than. So Ellis's Extremis is perfect. It's a great jumping on point, but it's only 6 issues. And it doesn't expand out to the Marvel universe, whereas Fractions was expanding out to a bunch of other characters like Cap and things like that. So that's why I went with that instead. And Busick's run is great too. Don't get me wrong. And Demon in a Bottle, all that stuff is great. But I had to think, like, not my favorite, because you all know how I feel about Civil War. By far not my favorite, but it makes sense to have it as an introductory point for people that have never read Marvel comics, because you get to experience all of these superheroes fighting.
Zatanna Omni win.
Oh, that would be a good one, especially with Paul Dini's Zatanna.
With
alone is worth a lot of money.
It's hard to answer questions about when it's gonna.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
I don't know.
Any DC Omnis is just hard to answer. Have you guys been watching The Last of Us? What's your thoughts? I've skeptical so far. It's been amazing. You really like it.
I've been reviewing it
into the room
with Amanda. We reviewed the first episode and we'll review the half season point.
Because Pedro Pascal is just awesome.
Yeah, he's great. And the young actress for Ellie's great too. Although it's cute to see their British accent pop in and out from time to time. But I mean, that happened with Tom Holland too in the Civil War movie. Omar having OnlyFans while living in his mom's basement, he really had. And you know what? Don't judge. OnlyFans is gatekeeping. Just saying. Thank you. What? Is that true? What is that? What does that mean? There are two words I don't understand, Final Shadow. Write that as Omar does not understand.
In fact, I found a bunch of Civil War floppies in the garbage alley neighborhood can. Dang, well, good for you.
Did you keep them and wash them? Bella Ramsey, yes, who was Lady Mormont in Game of Thrones, who also killed it in that.
So, I'm going to say maybe Shane X2 has been talking about Invader Zim comics.
Oh, okay.
And this person, Alan, is a voice actor for Invader Zim.
Oh, okay.
Comics as well.
Oh, I'm glad you clarified that, because I would not have known that.
Mike Irish, thank you for the super chat.
The Tick
versus Freakazoid,
dude,
which was better.
The Tick. Yeah, the Tick was phenomenal. The cartoon was great. The live action was pretty good too, but it didn't last long. But the cartoon was phenomenal. Yes. Dude, that cow. Oh, it was so ridiculous. I loved it. And it was a good comic.
Josh picked Freakazoid.
Josh, of course, would pick Freakazoid, but Josh has issues.
I kept them. They were clean. Like they were thrown out by someone's mom.
You just had to throw someone's mom in there, huh?
Right. He's not the creator of Zim. He likes Zim.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, so not far from 80K subs. Felt like you just hit 70K. Haven't been part of the community for too long, but seeing how fast you're growing is amazing. 100K incoming. Well, thank you.
And it's not that I did not like Freakazoid, but if you make me choose between the Tick or Freakazoid, then I have to go with Tick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Civil War is trash from a trash can. It's true. Well, I see some people agree.
Is there a Flash Omnibus collecting all the Flash's graphic novels?
No. There's only Flash by Mark Waid, Volume 1, a 3-volume Flash by Jeff Johns, Flashpoint Omnibus, Flash by Francis Manapul, and those are the only Flash Omnis.
Do you guys know something about the Death Note manga books? So this person was asking earlier,
yeah.
Like if I have not read it.
What would you
read it?
Yeah, I've read it, and I used to have
your opinion?
Tankobon, but I got the big black books. What are they called? The
like deluxe edition?
Yeah, they're not the deluxe editions because they're soft covers.
Oh.
I prefer those over the Tankobons.
Oh, I remember.
And I thought about getting the box set just because I'm a box set collector and an idiot, because I need a double, triple dip on that. And I gave my brothers the all-in-one. Like, it's $25 and it's every single volume in one book. It's ridiculous. That spine is going to snap.
Not as ridiculous as the One Piece, 100 volumes. Is it 100 volumes in one?
Oh, that guy
did.
That was ridiculous.
Do you ever rewatch your older reviews? Are there any that you look back and your opinion has completely changed?
No, I don't.
That's a good question.
That is a really good question. I don't because I don't have the time to even watch my old stuff. I just hope I got it right out there the last time or the first time.
Yes, Omar was worth it going on a date instead of the back alley book club on Discord. We had a lot of fun.
A bar, okay.
We went to
subscribe. Thank you for
we
subscribing.
played like Gaddy Town, the arcade games and such, and then we went to a steakhouse and it was really good. And we got leftovers for lunch. Of course, it's
Black Edition.
Not gonna
Thank
be
you.
good, but I can't wait.
That's my favorite edition to own them, just because I like the size and the artwork in oversized format.
Yeah, oddly enough, it's called Black Edition.
Well, that makes sense,
well,
right?
What did you think of the story? I only just know vaguely.
I did not like the main character. He got on my freaking last nerves. But the change in a third of the book, third of the way in, I liked. Video idea. Omar reacts to his old reviews. What a good idea.
People like reaction videos.
You, man. Yeah, people like reaction. Hey, Omar.
Have you read Yokohama's
Kaidashi?
Oh wait, I'll just let you read it.
Kaidashi Kiko. No, it's on my nightstand, and I don't know where it went. It was on my nightstand because I wanted to read it. I wanted a break from superheroes. Where the heck is it?
I thought it was on the table in the reading room.
Then that's where I left it then. Okay.
It's got the really pretty cover.
Just bought the first omnibus of Jeff Johns' run on. Yes, it's really old school artwork. It looks so cute, man. On Flash, loving it so far. I'm so glad. Oh, and if you're loving the first omnibus, oh my gosh, it gets better and better. Oh, dude. Oh, Rogue War, Blitz is my favorite. Oh gosh, that's up there with the return of. Oh, I can't say that because that's a spoiler. Dang it! But it's the name of the story. It's the return of blank. The return of blank. I'm so vague.
Blank.
From Mark Waid's run. Oh, that one. You could never be blank. Oh, that line gets me every time.
Oh, it's a spoiler because they're 2 words. You should just say blank.
Yeah.
Any chance we'll ever see a Groot Omni? I'd also be happy with a collection of deluxe editions of Groot.
I think it was Dark Horse that is working with Argones to do a Groot collection. I don't know if it'll be an omnibus that you want, like a hardcover, but it might be a collection of fat collection. I've always heard this too. Freakazoid is a ripoff of Alred's Mad Men.
And thank you for the super chat.
What, has Mike ever made a statement on that? Like how he feels about it? I'm curious, like how he himself as the creator of Madman feels about that. Hey guys, have you been? 2 questions.
Do you think they will reprint Ultimate Spider-Man Omni Volume 1 and 2? Yes.
No, 1. Yes. 2 questions. Second question.
Oh, how do you decide if an Omni has a cover you like, but another has a spine you like? Oh, look at that.
That's hard.
Which one is more
important? Well, most of us, we're going to see the spines more than anything, right? So you choose, if you want to, pick your favorite picture or artist for the spine alone. Did you show them the Moon Knight spine? That's a cool spine because it has Spidey on it.
Yeah, I did.
So that's the standard edition. I believe the direct market will have or is that the direct market? I can't remember which one I chose. So the spine for the standard edition will be different. And I forgot about the Silver Age Omnis. Thank you so much for that, my brother, Jeff. So there's going to be a Flash Volume 18. I'm sure there will be. Omar, how would you map Zdarsky's DD for Omnis? His first run. Yeah, that's easy to map, right? And then you would have to put in Devil's Reign. The hard part is if you put Devil's Reign, would you put in the Elektra miniseries? Because he co-writes that. To save room, I would say no, because that would be like Jason Aaron's Thor Omnibus Volume 2. They didn't put like all the other War of the Realms stuff like War of the Realms Omega, because if you want that, and it makes sense, right? Their answer was, well, you can buy the War of the Realms Omnibus, which I think that's what's going to happen with Devil's Reign. You know, that will be put into an omnibus first before we get a Chip Zdarsky Daredevil omnibus. I got 2 omnis this month where the spine dust jackets is off center. So which ones? Because there was a couple of mine that have had, like my X-Men Shatter Shots off centered. That's an old one though. No, I'm sorry. When are you doing your most wanted Omni videos? Those I usually do sometime in April or May of mine. But this time around, I'm going to work with Tiger Eyes, who does the most wanted Marvel Omni poll. Woman Without Fear, that's it. See, I thought so too,
People are
but
like,
to keep it in would be, that's a hard decision because we don't know how much longer he's going to be writing. Okay, dang it, what was I saying? Tiger Eyes, yes, the Tiger Eyes poll of your most wanted. I know a lot of you all joined last time, but I never made a video, so most people didn't even know about it unless they watched the Saturday stream. So this time around, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to give you all the link on where you can go and vote for that stuff. Priest, Black Panther. Oh, dang, my Priest is over there.
Yeah, Bar, sure. I joined for Josh's book that
that was really sweet.
Book club, back alley book club about. So yeah, I'd definitely like to again. We were just busy. So aside from your top Batman books to read, what other Batman stories are worth checking out?
Venom, The Cult. Those are excellent. Legends of the Dark Knight books. I mean, Nightfall, for the sake of Nightfall, is worth checking out because there's a reason why so many people, liked it. Like, I don't have a problem with Nightfall. Knight's Quest, on the other hand, whoo, even the search for Bruce Wayne, my goodness, that was a long read. Knight's End I actually dug. It was only 9 issues, I think. And Prodigal. Ooh, Prodigal's wonderful.
Nobody is saying, get it, know it. One Without Fear was solely written by Zdarsky.
Then,
and is it only 3 issues? Somebody said.
No, I think it's. Oh, you're right. It is only 3 issues. All right, we're putting it in. What is this, Matt, my blind guy? Matt, my blind guy. All right, we'll add it.
Matt, my blind guy.
Matt, because I haven't met my ex and
I know.
spin my web or whatever we're gonna do.
Oh, you did one today.
Well, look at Bar just taking over.
Thank you for inviting me. Prodigal is so expensive.
But Prodigal is also found in Nightfall Volume 3, the Omnibus. If you look at my Batman reading order, I tell you that. Pull for Most Wanted Image Library Edition, Dark Horse Manga. I would love that. But, at Dark Horse, I could probably do it. Because I have a good relationship with them. Image is so flaky, and I don't blame her. She's got a lot on her plate, and Image is so different because I don't know if you all know this or not, but Image runs different than most companies. Image runs on we will print your book. Sure, yeah, you want it in hardcover, but we have to decide if it sells or not. They're not in charge of making decisions. Like the Spawn decision was not made by Image Comics. The Spawn decision was made by McFarlane Productions. The Cyberforce hardcover came because Mark Silvestri did a Kickstarter on that. That is a lot different than a lot of the different publishers' work. So even if we did that, Image would have to be like, well, thanks, but, I don't know what we're going to do with this.
I am so sorry. Rivsar, thank you for the 2 super stickers. I did see that, and then I forgot to highlight it. So,
thank you for the super stickers.
And
thank you all for being here today. Smash that like button while you're here.
Yeah, thanks for hitting the smash button. And then thank you guys for all the amazing videos. Thank you for the
kind words.
And who haven't we used yet? Iron Man.
Does he shoot? Oh gosh!
It just takes.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Wait, go get. Oh, hey,
go.
that was really good.
I'm gonna get whiplash here in a little bit.
Let's see. So, this person was asking about the Batman earlier. I started Read Batman because of your channel. I followed your top Batman stories to read. The Killing Joke, Scott Snyder's run, and Arkham Asylum was my favorite read.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed those. Killing Joke still to this day classic story, man.
Alex Infirmier. I just got a DC Universe by John Byrne hardcover, and it's not oversized. How come that it's a great artist is not oversized at DC? Fourth World Omni is the only one I'm aware of.
Oh, they did the Superman Batman World's Finest. John Byrne did that. That's oversized. Yeah, his Wonder Woman hardcovers are not oversized. Man of Steel, of course, not oversized. I don't know why. I don't know.
I mean,
you're a nurse.
In French. Oh, thank you. Okay, like infirmary, like sick. Awesome.
From the Latin. Good job.
Thank you for explaining.
Come here for comic questions. You get taught Latin. Omar's JLA Avengers in previous DC Marvel crossover. No. Kurt Busiek considers JLA Avengers absolutely canon, but the main 2, no. For reprinting purposes and Licensing, no, absolutely. Oh, bother. What about Inferior 5,
Infinity
Anthro,
Blue.
Angel and the Ape? Positivity and light are needed. Those would not sell. We're trying to think of books that would sell, right? Maybe didn't Burn get? Yeah, the Generations is what I was thinking of. I don't know why I said World's Finest. It's the Batman and Superman omnibus.
Hey Omar, will X of Swords get reprinted, or will we now have to wait for it to be in an Omni? And if so, how will they do Hicksman Omnis for this?
Oh gosh, dude, this question I get asked at least once a week, and it's such a hard question to answer because I don't know when they'll do it. I'm sure a Dawn of X, Reign of X, Trial of X, Destiny of X Omni will come one day, but I don't know how they'll map it. I don't know if it will contain House and Powers of X. I mean, it would almost have to, right? But I don't know how if it will contain X of Swords. If they do it, if they map it like the anthologies, trade paperbacks, I would say it would be great to include those stories. Great to include X of Swords. How about this? If ever I see the mapping, I sometimes ask them to add things, and sometimes they say yes. What did I ask? Was I told no about? Oh, the X-Men: The Hidden Years. I was told kindly no to add Always Darkest Before the Dawn Epic Collection, which is the stories of where the Beast became the Gray Beast and then the Blue Beast, and stories where when X-Men were canceled, or not them themselves, but the comic was canceled. But I did get a yes, and it was a hell's yes from me when I asked about the addition of something else to another omnibus that I haven't announced yet and comes out in January of 2024, and I can't wait to announce it. And I will take that win over the Always Darkest Before the Dawn. So, okay, one last double question about the OmniFans shirts.
How big is the logo going to be on the shirt, and will you be adding anything on the back of the shirt as well, or just the logo on the front?
I think we should add our logo or near mint condition logo on the back of the shirt, right? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then in the front
one.
I don't know.
Shoot, I can't remember on Spreadshop. No, I don't think you can. We don't know, but that is a good thing to think about. What do you suggest, Transcendent Travis? What do you suggest? Didn't DNA use a character from Micronauts, Bug, in some comics? How is this possible for reprints or not?
Bug is not owned by Hasbro. Bug, and so it's only the Captain, Acreyear. I can't remember. Bug is not a character because Bug showed up in Guardians of the Galaxy. So technically, Marvel can still use Bug, kind of the way that Marvel could use what's her name, almost said Lightbearer, Electric Company. What is the lady from Transformers? She's a human that turned her body into a cybernetic being. That's not owned by Hasbro. Light Show? No, gosh, dang it. What is her name? Electrolyte. No, come on, Omar.
Marionette?
Nope. No. Hold on. I can think. Maybe. I don't know. But kind of like, yes, Marionette. That's the lady's name. She's owned by Marvel. Not from Transformers. Circuit Breaker. Who said it? Cheese. Thank you, Cheese. James. And James. Thank you all. Circuit Breaker. Yeah. So they can use Circuit Breaker. Unlike, and much like Bug and Marionette, they can use those characters. Sometimes you'll see an artist sneak in the Micronauts and like in backgrounds. Yeah.
So, we have a question up here about a good place to start for new readers. Let me find it. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to start with graphic novels. Can you suggest to me how and where to start? Did he make a video just for you? Because he could tell the future and he made it just for you.
I did. If you're wanting to get into Marvel, I did a video just yesterday, but I will be doing one for DC, and I may do one for like graphic novels in general. Like if you're meaning like books that were originally published as a graphic novel, I haven't done that yet, and I would love to because there are several books that I think would fit that category, and then I won't get yelled at by the people that haven't caught on to the fact that collected editions are not called graphic novels, and then I get yelled at like I'm the one that came up with the term. No, much love back to you, Super Laugh Hard. Thank you for what you have done and do. My goodness, my haul for December was Super Laugh Hard and Kyle Pyle. His oh my gosh, those freaking 2000 AD books, the Rebellion books.
Didn't open the mail.
Oh yeah.
Let me get that Did you finish answering the question? I feel like you started.
Yes,
talking.
yes.
Okay.
That I need to make another video. But I mean, if you want to get into graphic novels really quickly, the things that I would think about that are easy to get into, and they're, I guess, not really considered graphic novels, but I would think like God Country is really good. That's a good one.
Yeah. Sam liked it.
Or books like Mace Book. That one will rip your heart out, but it's good. Most of Jeff Lemire's books are done kind of all done in one. Trillium was really good.
Show the email address. Show the we gotta show the artwork.
The P.O. box. Okay. So we do have a P.O. box in case you want to mail us stuff, like mail us stuff for giveaways, mail us stuff for candy. I don't know, just because you love us. But our P.O. box is near mint condition. P.O. Box 1678, Versailles, Kentucky, 40383. And in case you live far away and you want to mail us artwork, then you can definitely email us your artwork, nearmintcon@gmail.com. In case it's because it is expensive to ship overseas. But again, that P.O. box is near mint condition, P.O. Box 1678, Versailles, Kentucky, 40383. This is really cool. While Melanie's opening that, this is what I mean by sending us stuff like this. So one of our viewers, just to make sure it's okay to say his name, because I hate to say someone's name and they're like, hey, keep my name out of this. But I just want to make sure I say it. Nope, those are. Well, okay. Brett, this is from Brett. So he sent me his designs for his custom dust jackets that he's done. So that's the Scott Snyder. These are custom bound books, it looks like. This is Nightfall. That's Scott Snyder's books. Nightfall, all three of them with the Mike Deodato Jr. spines connecting. No Man's Land. So these are custom books. And the design for the Nightfall covers. Love that Kelly Jones Bane cover, man. That one's awesome. And the design for the No Man's Land. So you have Road 2 and then No Man's Land 1 and 2. So that was from Brett. Those are really cool. And then we have some stuff from our buddy James.
James, thank you. I was hoping you were. This is what was going to be in here. 3D glasses for my Alf 3D comic cover, and then look at this, Alf Comics magazine. Yuck! I hate it when I have a runny nose.
Thank you, James. That will go right where the Civil War comics went.
Look how tiny it is. All right.
Just join the Discord. Everyone is so nice and welcoming. Thank you so much, Jake. We do try to.
This looks weird.
By the way, Jake has his own channel. He interviewed my buddy Omnidog there the other day, and I'll be appearing on his channel. I think we said was it in March or April? I can't remember. I've got a schedule. I've got my
whiteboard.
I got
whiteboard.
No, I actually use my calendar. But thank you for that.
Tapsy Logic knows customs.
Yeah, Tapsy Logic knows customs.
Hey Omar, look.
Yeah,
okay.
I appreciate that.
Now, also from James.
I didn't know he was going to get me. Okay, so James lives near an Ollie's, and Ollie's right now has a lot of the discounted books that DC put out.
The Brave and the Boys podcast.
Brave and the Boys podcast. Thank you so much. That's what it's called.
March.
I forgot to say that. And it was in March, my birthday month. So yes, I'll be there. I bought this because I was like, James, can you pick me up War of the Gods? Because I don't have it. So thank you so much, James. He got me this. He went to Ollie's and got me. And then sent us some extra goodies. Like Dick Tracy. Fantastic. So most of the stuff will probably be given away on one of our giveaways. Fantastic Four. That's Ultimate Fantastic Four. Uncanny X-Men. Thank you so much, James. You're such a good guy. Thunderbolts and Ultimate X-Men. What is this? This is what I was curious about.
Torso Bear.
Yeah.
Yarns from Toyberg.
This is from Source Point Press.
I like how they were clever.
There's volume 1, 2, and 3.
Acts of Contrition.
I don't know what
Sometimes
that one
angels
is.
deserve to die. Dun dun dun. Oh.
So you should get that guy with Preacher.
Reader advisory, mature content. Don't flip through this on there. All right. Yeah, and Heroes.
I remember that book when Heroes was
I remember
huge.
that show.
when
That was
Heroes.
good. The first season, right?
And dude, I did not have this. This is volume 3 of the Two-Fisted Tales. This is the EC library. This is published by Dark Horse Comics. And they
Thanks,
don't really
James.
reprint those. Thank you so much, buddy. We did have another package from our buddy Justin, too.
Yes.
3D Glasses Makeover. Melanie is Dr. Jacoby.
Okay, so
How to
Justin-
join Discord. It's on our Patreon. If you click on our Patreon, which is in the link in the description, it shows you like the link to Patreon, and then from there, that's how you can join. I think it's one of the tiers.
That's a good idea. So you're gonna put the link in the description?
The link to our Patreon is under our description. Every video.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we need to. Where should we post an explanation of how to join the Discord? Let's post it in the Discord.
Let's post it tomorrow because today will be the early
Like
access
post
to
it
the
in Patreon.
yeah.
Okay.
On the main
that makes
page.
sense. Okay, so Justin Sheldon, Omar, help yourself to anything you like out of here. The rest you can use for any of your giveaways. Thanks for building such a great community.
Caliban, which I've done in my Hidden Gems, which I cannot wait to bring that segment back next month. Some trade paperbacks. Oh, the silver coin. Yes, that's so good. Do you not like it, Justin? I'm sorry. You didn't like it. I haven't read The Closet. This is one that I've been wanting to read. So that one is definitely one that I want to read, brother. That's the James Tiny Onion.
Tiny Onion.
Thank you for that. And yes, people donate to us because we have giveaways. So that volume 1 and 2. I just had a deja vu about asking about if that was volumes 1 and 2.
William saying, man, Hero Season 1, one of the best superhero shows before MCU came about. That's true.
Hero Season 2? Nope. I was done.
Yeah.
Well, that was because what's his name left. He went on to do Brian Fuller. He went on to do Pushing Daisies, which is a phenomenal show that sadly got canceled, and Heroes kind of whatever.
So, Kyler, here, because you have to be a Patreon member, the $5 tier. You open Patreon desktop, click on membership tab, go down on the right, click on Discord community.
Oh, Dick Tracy, better than Rick Tracy. I like that.
Sam's happy to take donations of these trades.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Sam. Don't forget to enter our giveaways whenever we do them. The writer's strike. Oh, it killed Heroes. I wasn't a fan of Heroes 2, man. Oh, Omar Reyes, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Just wondering what's upcoming from the bestest channel ever this week. Thank you, brother. And much love back to you and your family, man. Hope you guys are doing okay. I missed everything that's going on. So today, after this live stream, will be the video showcasing the Disney 100 variants for Marvel.
Disney 100 variants for Marvel.
Spider-Man. Nope. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless you're on Patreon. You can watch that today.
Unless you're on Patreon.
The breaking news. 2 new Marvel Omnis. And then
breaking news.
In the afternoon will be the Daredevil by Frank Miller Omnibus overview. Monday will be the Captain Marvel Omnibus, as well as Dr. Aphra Omnibus. Tuesday will be more breaking news. Again, Monday it'll be available Monday for the Patreons.
Breaking news!
And Marvel Trades, Old Reader, New Reader. I think Maddie's coming back. Maybe she's coming back next week. Wednesday is Invincible and the Red Sonja, Red, Black, and Blood, I think is what they're called. No, that can't be Red, Black, and Blood. There's 2 reds.
Black, white, and
red.
Wait.
No, those are Marvel.
Okay.
Electro.
Wait, what is that?
I don't know what it's called. It's called
Marvel is Black, White, and Blood.
Maybe it's
yeah,
what it's called.
Maybe. I mean, it isn't trademark to say Black.
And
White,
then
and
look for shorts of Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck. Thursday, Curtis and I at 12:30 or 11:30 a.m. Depending. I'm trying to help someone out, and I may have to go to court with them. So,
not against them.
Yeah, it might. Just doing some translation, and
so would it still be Thursday? Just you're not.
Yeah,
sure
Thursday. I don't know, 11:30 a.m. or 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're talking about the Epic collections for December of 2023 and January of 2024. And Friday, upcoming collected editions for the month of February. Saturday live stream, Sunday, my top 10 picks plus breaking news.
Top 10 list.
I got a lot of
Everybody
breaking
likes
news.
Top 10 list. Everybody like
top 10 of
list.
upcoming collected editions in February.
So you were talking about Red Sonja though, correct?
No, the new Spider-Man Omnis will not be anytime soon. But I do have announcements for new Spider-Man Omnis. Just not yet.
Yeah, you were talking about Red Sonja, correct?
Yeah, Red Sonja was the one I was talking about. I can't remember what they call it over at Dynamite.
Thanks for asking. I'd like to do a top 10 of something. I like list videos. And I was thinking of at least planning it this weekend. Maybe shooting it. Thanks for asking. That was pretty lame. I'm starting to like taper off with my answer.
Wait, I already did an overview of Elektra this week, Bart. Guess somebody doesn't watch all my videos. Yeah, Elektra came out this week. It's in the Tuesday videos. What did Omar Reyes have to say? I haven't talked to that guy in a minute.
Literally 1 minute. Here we go. ¿Qué pasa, hermano? Hi, Mel. Hope you are doing.
Hermano. Who's this hermano guy?
Any chance of those Dawn of X HCs getting reprints? I missed out on a few of them. Hellions and Marauders.
Not at the moment. Maybe later. But I think I just need to remind David. He also told me Daredevil by Chip Zdarsky might be reprinted if I ask him again. And I need to ask him again.
What am I reading? My sweet whipped cream with jams.
What is she talking about?
Here, and then I want to put this up to answer next. Let's see. I started reading 20th Century Boys. Finally. Oh, I like it. And I'm still reading My Hero Academia. I'm volume 11, and it was getting on my nerves, but now I like it again. And I'm reading 2022's America Short Story Collection. And I'm reading one more thing. Started reading Dear Martin because I have to
you have to teach
that starting next week. It's Dear Martin. Oh, I don't remember the author. But yeah, that's really intense. Yeah, probably something else I don't remember.
Smash that like button because Melanie reads all those books.
I flipped through The Killing Time by Tom King. Does that count?
What is the Discord again? The Discord is are you asking what it is?
Or where?
It's we're gonna post it tomorrow morning on our Patreon. That's where we're gonna post it. Okay.
Yeah, family videos.
Somebody was asking about family videos when they'll be back. The girls and I are recording Black Panther tomorrow. And there's another family video today after this video. Sometime this afternoon will pop up. It's just me and the girls hanging out, looking at covers. I need a cool job where I can yell "Dynamite!" When I yell that at my work, people freak out. Thank you, Justin, for sending those books over our way, brother. It would be great if you could get the whole family to read and review Skiss by Alan Moore. You did send me a copy. But
if it's Alan Moore, I don't know what Skiss is, but I'm thinking it's probably...
Well,
would it be a family video?
It looks family friendly. I haven't gotten a chance to read it.
Like my eyes kind of hurt from these 3D glasses. I'm gonna put them on again.
So it's just Red Sonja, black, white, and red. Thank you for that.
Okay. You ain't got the blood in there.
Your boy made it in the Discord. Wow, that was quick. All right, welcome to the party, pal. Hope you enjoy it.
And my favorite Marvel character is Spidey because I got a crush on him. I developed a crush in middle school on him.
Have you read Bliss? It's a beautiful and creepy story about a father that will do anything for his sick son. No, I haven't. That sounds like right up my alley. So I need to. Big thanks and big love. Much love back to you, my brother. Bart doesn't care about comics. Cancel the Black Widow on. No, we can't cancel it. Not because of Bart. Why do you like Kang Dynasty more than Ultron Unlimited? Oh, I love it, man. And do you like Busiek's run over Stearns? Yes, I do. Busiek's run is my favorite Avengers run. Uncle Roger's run is probably my second favorite run. Yeah, it's my second favorite Avengers run. It's solid.
The latter is so Shooter Michelini's era is Michael's favorite. Because we had Perez and Byrne.
You did, yeah. Well, keep in mind, Busiek also had Perez. I love Perez's artwork. And Kang Dynasty was just, even though he didn't draw that, it's just such an awesome freak. I like stories like that. That story was a year long to tell, and it was so epic, where Kang was just ruling over, and he finally won. I like when bad guys win. I like when the heroes are broken and destroyed.
You heard it here first.
Yep.
Omar likes it when
fictional villains. Okay, before people try to cancel me, when fictional villains get to win. For cheaper than one burrito a month, get access to the Discord, basically a private. How much are burritos these days?
Oh, I bet.
A private social media centered around only topics you care about, filled with cool, supportive people. Well worth it. Thank you so much. That's really.
you can talk about like Punisher, the Discord. Why doesn't Punisher get any love? We still need an 80s and 90s Punisher Omni
We
plus
do.
the Ennis reprints. Where's Sugar Man with his hashtags?
Sugar Man's passed out right now. He'll get later. Well, we are getting the Circle, the Full Circle Epic Collection. At least that's coming back to print. So it's not like Marvel is saying no to the idea of any more Punisher books. And if you've not read the new Punisher book by Jason Aaron, holy crap, go and read it. I'm serious. I don't care if you're disappointed in the logo changing. You know, I was too. I was like, this is such a dumb idea. But when I read it, oh, dude, it's dark. It's so good. And Aaron is no stranger to writing the Punisher. He wrote the Punisher Max series after Ennis left, and can't remember who was between them, but he wrote the next long, I guess, Punisher Max series.
So, asking to suggest the quickest way to read Batman comics, understand all the stories, don't have the budget to buy all Batman released. When you did your video about the Batman reading order, you can't just read year one.
You absolutely can. That's the origin.
I'm going to go out on a limb and feel like this person probably wants more than just year
But he's saying
quickest way to read. Like, I mean, I think read.
Okay. Quickest way?
Comics.
I don't know where you are, but we have, what is it called again in the library?
Oh,
we always forget. Why do we forget?
What is it?
Because they don't sponsor us. That's why.
What
Hoopla,
is it, guys? Hoopla. Oh, okay.
So depending on where you live, libraries let you have Hoopla, where you can check these books out.
Or DC Unlimited.
There's DC Unlimited, which is the cheapest way if you like digital. But if you have that physical, go to the library. They might have some books. But there are some essential. I did the 15, like my favorite 15 Batman books. And I think with that list, you can kind of get an understanding as to who Batman is without knowing that he got his back broken by some punk named Bane. So I'm saying again, everyone who has it. Okay. Don't forget to harness your optic blast and at the like button, everyone. Thank you for that reminder. Yes.
Yeah, as far as saying again, everyone has a Discord or just now join Discord. So people in the Discord. Join us in 4 hours for an improvised book club. Hopefully Melanie will drop by as well. What are you guys going to talk about? Like
feelings?
Anything? Feelings?
With a library card, of course. Yeah, you got to support your local library.
Oh, yeah. What's going on with Comixology? Like I read a headline. That's it.
Well, they just fired a bunch of people. I didn't even know it took that many people to run Comixology, honestly. So I would not recommend Comixology right now. Hey, Tyler, how are you? Y'all work too much. Oh, thank you. Less than 10 minutes. Listen to time just flies when we're hanging out with the best people.
Are there any good Ant-Man runs? I never hear anything about his books.
Al Ewing's run is freaking phenomenal. There is an Ant-Man book by Nick Spencer. It's available in complete collection. It's a freaking, as my wife would say, or as old ladies would say, hoot. It's a hoot.
It's a hoot and a holler, is it? Or is it just a hoot?
No, it's just a hoot. I don't think they do hollers. It's funny. It's charming, and you get to know the character of Ant-Man. You can start with the epics. I would recommend Epic Volume 2. Nick Spencer. Nick Spencer did that one. Okay. Al Ewing's is good, too. And he did a follow-up of The Wasp. That doesn't come out until later this year. But those are available in trade paperback.
Pull it off the shelf.
They fired up to more than 75% of the staff, which is insane. And thank you so much. Nobody talks about that run. Nick Spencer's Ant-Man is freaking great. I loved it. And it feels like...
Is this in alphabetical order?
Yes, it is. You've seen me put my books.
A-N-T.
Hi, Omar and M. Do you think Marvel could add material from Black Panther Annual 1, 12 pages, and Marvel Comics 1000, 1 page, to the Black Panther Omnibus by Priest? Thanks for everything. You know what I'm going to do? Let's talk about these Omnis that I just announced. I'll do a video, and then you all can come up with suggestions like that. Because last time, I had so many people email me that I'm like, oh, gosh, I can't keep track anymore as to what to ask for. But let's do that, and then I can just start writing down suggestions on that video. Will that be cool? I'll ask a co-host. I'll see if Peter M wants to join me for that. But let me announce some more books, and we can do that sometime in February. And then you guys can have suggestions. And you all know, sometimes they say yes, and then sometimes they say no. We got, Uncanny X-Men 5.
Is that just the owl? Or is it a bear?
No. Hey, Omar, if you were able to write your own Wolverine issue, what would your story be about? Wolverine, drinking with Ernest Hemingway, playing poker, having a cigar. I would take it back to the basics. No, it's take it back to the basics. I like the idea of Wolverine rolling solo in something from his past. Ewing, like Zdarsky, seems to have mostly highly regarded books. Yes, and it's finally due time that people start checking out Al Ewing stuff. Out of all the current X lines books without an OHC, so X-Men Duggan, Immortal X-Men, and Red, which do you want to have the OHC treatment the most? I mean, it makes sense for X-Men by Duggan to get it because it's a follow-up to X-Men by Hickman. But my gosh, X-Men Red is so good, and so is Immortal. Oh, that's a tough one. If I had to choose between those three, I'd go with Immortal X-Men. It's solid, and people need to read it. Micah, you have a good weekend too. Omar, Strange Academy Volume 2 OHC. I don't have news for that, but I do have Strange Academy Year 2 in trade paperback format. Don't want to buy one volume with no Volume 2 coming. I will remind. What are you doing? For both of you, who is the sexiest man in Marvel and why is it Namor?
That's a good choice.
That's a good answer. I mean, the dude struts around, half naked all the time, so you got to be built like a Olympian god if you do that. You would say Spider-Man, right? No, really.
Sexiest.
Gambit? Are you a Gambit girl?
No.
Really? Han Solo?
No.
Well, now you got me curious.
Wolverine.
No. Cyclops? If you say Cyclops,
no.
I'm going to kick you out your own house.
Cyclops fans.
No, Cyclops is a good-looking dude.
Not that astonishing X-Men suit, skull cap. No.
Daredevil, Melanie.
No.
He's blind. He's tortured soul. Broken Catholic. Always hoping to get his faith restored. Come on.
Maybe.
Yeah. Captain America.
Like,
you are so American. Okay. That's a good
I'm
one.
so American.
You're so American. Thor is literally a god. Jason Aaron's Thor.
Come on now.
All right.
Who is it?
Punisher.
No.
I got nothing. For me, sexiest man in the Marvel universe.
In video games, it's Orin.
Yeah, that doesn't count. I don't know. That's a good question. Colossus is a pretty good looking chap, right? He's that like he's muscular and can turn to steel.
Who's tall, lanky, and pale?
Mr. Fantastic. And he's older. And he's older.
Wait. Strange Academy. Underrated.
Volume 2.
Chris is saying. Oh, did you already answer that question?
Do you know why Instructress is only carrying Spawn Deluxe Editions Volume 5 and not 1 through 4? I think for the same reason that a lot of people were confused. They didn't know it was coming out. So there was no FOC for them, no warning. I'm sure they might get them. In Stock Trades tries to order only from PRH and Lunar. Because In Stock Trades is owned by the competition, right? Lunar owns, it's the same owners as In Stock Trades. So the less they order from Diamond, the better. So I don't know if they'll get them or not. Magneto. Savage Land Magneto. That's a good answer. Savage Land Magneto, Savage Land Rogue. Gotta be in the middle of that. Drop or whatever the heck that's called. Wolverine. What's up, Bill? Thor's the greatest of all time. How are you doing? Mr. Fantastic, see? His name is freaking fantastic. The ever-loving blue-eyed thing. Then you can ask the question from Mallrats, right? I love that movie. Oh, that's such a good line. It is such a Captain America line, too. There's only one guy, man. He does. Professor Noah, really? Wait a second now. If Colossus was so attractive, Saji wouldn't have left him on Reed. She died, dude. Tall and lanky, pale, Warren Angel. No, really, nothing.
She says to her short, stocky, tan husband who's genuinely
yeah, what's up with that?
Who's genuinely looking.
Tall, lanky.
Oh my gosh, Bart.
Yelling. Bart. Harley Quinn is not a dude. The sexiest man. DC announcements. No, I don't have any. No. I don't have any. Maybe one day.
Stop.
Bart, if you don't stop spamming the chat with your Harley Quinn, I'm gonna get
with your Harley Quinn agenda.
I'm gonna get Josh to ban you for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Bart, and that's gonna end. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. We'll take three questions. 3 questions. Fire them up. Ban Bart. Question number 1. All right, DC announcements. Is that question number 1? No. Maybe one day. That would be great.
Let's see. How many of the books are reprints from the remaining announcements?
Wait. I mean, I have some more reprints to talk about. There are 4 reprints I get to talk about. So, Puck is the sexiest. Hey Omar, when do you go live for the Patreon AMA, bro? We do it once a month, and we let you all vote on when to do it. I give you some times and dates, and that's at
so next week will be February.
And that's nothing like this, by the way. That is like adult humor. So if you're easily offended, it might not be for you. I hate for anybody to join that tier and expect like mature content. Well, it is mature content. I mean, like mature conversations and only talk about books, because all these people care about, for some reason, is who I would like to marry and have relations with, and who I would kill. But we usually do it once a month, and we put up a poll on when you all want us to do it. And we do it. Sometimes I give strict like night times here in the US, and then every other time is for the people in Europe to vote too, like so they can join us. So sometimes like during the day, like 12 p.m. or something like that.
Well, Jack, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much, brother. How many more of Marvel Merry Mutants in Omnibus format? It's an anniversary year, for crying out loud.
Hashtag mutant and proud.
Well, we got the biggest one, which is Uncanny 5, right? Uncanny 5 is the biggest one. How many more to wrap up 2023? 2 I'm very excited about. The AMA is the only place where you can...
The only place in the whole world
be our true selves. Melanie would like the kid. Don't say the kid. That character sucks. Unless Tom Taylor's writing him. I like Tom Taylor's Dickens. I'm offended that you think I'll be offended. I don't know. There could be people that could be offended. They're like, this isn't the Omar I love. I'm sorry. There are three X-Men related Omnis I'm announcing. 2 I'm very excited for.
Well,
I think that's it. Yeah. Is that it? Is that all the questions?
No, there are more. But it is 102.
Okay, it's 102.
Join us next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes, we will be back next week. There's going to be another video later this afternoon. Smash that like button, please. It's a very small thing, and if you could do that on all the videos you're watching, not just from this channel, but every channel, because people on YouTube really work hard to make these videos, and they need the love because YouTube ain't showing them the love. So, thank you all so much. Could not be doing this without you all. Much love. Sign us off, baby. Stay minty. Oh, check out cheapgraphicnovels.com too, please. And tell them your make condition sent you their way for free shipping on your next order.
Free shipping
after your first order.
And stay minty.
Stay minty, everybody. I can't believe you got me.